Lil Durk's BM India spotted with hand on dude leg at party.
Nigga don't even sneeze, I get the squeezing dog. My little bitch up there, she said she needed dog.
Well, man. The classic tale of when your ass go to jail, your girl might get on that boat and sail. So, I know y'all just seen that clip, man. I slowed it down for y'all the second time just so y'all can get I had to look like 3 times to even see what the fuck. And once I finally seen it, it basically was Lil Durk's baby mom's, the one he made songs about and talk about, and she was allegedly busting the gun in the crib when the ops came, or maybe he said it was her because he felon, but he hold her up on a high pedestal. She at some random party turning up to that motherfucking one of my favorite Chief Keef songs, Earned It. And if you look closely, she's sitting down and she got her hand on the guy's thigh, like resting. You know how, for all my niggas who know, and all the ladies who know too, you know, when your girl rests her hand on your thigh, that's not like, girls just don't do that to anybody. Now, was she for sure cheating? Is that her new man? Is that her boo thing? We don't know yet. At least I don't know. I know that that's something that women do who are dealing with a guy, or at least interested in the guy. You know what I mean? Maybe he's the gay best friend. I don't know. I don't think I've even seen girls do that with the gay best friend, but I mean, anything's possible. I'm just saying, listen, bro. This is the repercussions of niggas out here playing in the street, or, you know, living that life, and that life catch up with you, however it do, and you leave your girl out here, or your wife, or well, I ain't gonna say your wife should be, well, yeah, any of them, your girl, your wife, whatever, because people do cheat on people, people get divorced, whatever. But, bro, this is just a part of the game, my dog. Like, if that really is some new dude she fucking with, for one, we don't know their relationship, and was he cheating on her? Was they together? Was they even together when he went away? Did they have a phone call and she was like, yo, you know him? He probably, because real ones, dudes who get at least like 4-5 years, which Durk hasn't got sentenced yet, hasn't even went through trial yet. But real ones, you know, you gonna tell her, hey man, I got a little bit of time. You just, you know, if you hold me down, that's cool, but I understand if you want to go do your thing, because you don't even want to be in that cell, in that jail, in that hell, stressing, out there trying to run to the phone every time they open your cell, and because you want to get on the phone and ride the phone. I remember when I first started going to jail, as an adult, not no juvenile getting locked up, picked up shit, but as an adult doing the bid, I used to ride the phone at my girl, and honestly, who knows what my girl was doing out there? You know what I'm saying? She was on the phone with me. She couldn't be on the phone with me 24/7. I know that just because I got a lockdown and going to cell at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, that don't mean she got a lockdown and going to home. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was dealing with this girl when I was locked up a while back. And to this day, I always say I feel like she called me and she was like, oh, I'm over. Her friend was like a fine ass little groupie. She bad, but she was a groupie, right? She was cool. I'm not like even dissing her. She was like always chasing rappers and shit. Like, she was fine enough that rappers would let her in the section. Like, she was a bad, my girl's friend. My girl was fine too. So both of them together. And one day, I remember, this is a while back. This is one of my first bids, and I was like, what you doing? She's like, oh, nothing, over here at such and such house. I was like, oh, for real, what y'all doing? I'm thinking they just smoking and drinking, chilling. Oh, she over here. You know that group, Travis Porter? And this one, Travis Porter, Make It Rain, Trick, like they was at this is before that, I think. This was like Ghost Shorty. This one, it was hot. Even if you know anything about Travis Porter, They make music specifically for the girls, bro. And they be on some fucking bitches shit. That's what they talk about. And I was just like, for real? She was like, yeah. I was like, but I had to hold it together. I couldn't look insecure. But hey, man, I shouldn't have took my ass to jail now. Does that give her free range to cheat and shit? No, I'm not justifying what the female would do, because bitch, if you betraying me, you betraying me. Period. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta take my accountability as well. And but that was just one thing. And then like also I remember when I went to prison. My baby mom, yo, we had broke up before I went to prison, maybe. I think before I even caught my charge. Before I caught my charge, we had broke up like a month before that. But, you know, we kind of break up and we never parted ways. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, you know, maybe she needed a little break. I needed a little break. You know, that's my baby mama. You know, I got her like this. And so I gave her, you know, we took a little break, and I ended up catching this case. So I was, you know, I still was like doing my thing, fucking girls. Like me and her went together, and she ended up moving to another city, and I still was like, you know, I got her. You know what I'm saying? Let me beat this case first, and I end up not beating the case. And so I started, you know, getting my mind right and just, you know, getting prepared mentally for going to prison and shit. And then, you know, I was like, you know what? Man, I love her. I miss her. You know what I'm saying? She got my kid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going to do right by her. I ain't going to be. And I wasn't never like beating her or nothing crazy or cheating on her or nothing like that, right? But I was definitely taking her for granted. And one day I got on the phone with her. Somebody told me, they was like, yo, a close family member told me, like, yo, I think your baby mama's pregnant. I was like, why you say that? I was like, or the person was like, oh, because I heard her mention it. I was like, for real? They was like, yeah. I was like, I'm thinking she pregnant like she's showing. I guess he had just got pregnant, you know what I'm saying? And she wasn't showing, and then like maybe probably less than a month or something like that. So, yo, when I heard that, because I'm telling you, I had plans of like, when I get out here, bro, I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna stay out the street, and I'm gonna murder this girl, and I was gonna grow up, but unfortunately, my ass going to jail, me and her getting into it, and her just, you know, living her life, and me living my life, and she met some nigga, and she ended up the baby didn't miscarriage. Let me say that, miscarriage. But she was gonna keep the baby, if I'm not mistaken, because once I got on the phone with her and I straight up asked her, I said, you pregnant? She was like, she paused. She was like, mm-hmm. Bro, my fucking heart and stomach and everything just broke and melted, and bro. And I wasn't even legit with her. We had just broken up, but we never was like, fuck each other for life or we're moving on. Like, but I mean, realistically, she moved somewhere not too far, but you know, I was fighting my case. I just felt like, you know, we was going to come back, you know what I'm saying? In a couple months, few months. But yeah, and that was a tough lesson I learned, you know what I'm saying? That shit permanently scarred me, bro. Even though I wasn't with her, that shit was another like nail in the coffin of, for one, Q, you fucking up, and for two, bitches ain't shit. Or now I don't want to say bitches ain't shit, 'cause that was just me. But like women going, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can't be going to jail and expect to keep a girl, bro. Like, even if, I mean, she should be loyal, but I mean, if you get 10 years, you expect or 5 years, 4 years, like, that's a long fucking time, bro. And some girls will hold you down. I say like 2 years, maybe. I feel like, you know, I would hope my girl can hold me down for 2. But anything like longer than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all that, man, I'm telling her, hey, this do you. If you want to hold me down like on some sending me money shit, or help little plays happen, or call people do little shit for me, nothing major, I would appreciate that. But yeah, I didn't have no chick riding my bed with me. I had a few chicks writing me, but I didn't even want to. I removed myself from the rest of the world. I just wanted to do this time, and I didn't even want to. After I went through that shit, and that was before I went to prison. That's when I was waiting to get shipped to prison into jail. I was like, yeah, man, I can't do this shit. I can't have no girl, because I'm going to lose my fucking mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully that's not the case with India, man, and that's just her friend. But if so, I mean, that come with the game, and that's all my fellas should know that, bro. Think about that, man, while you out here in these streets and, you know, you got your wife or your baby mama or your boo thing or your girl, and, man, you go to that motherfucking jail cell, you're giving them away. And that's real shit, man. And you can't really be too mad. You can be mad if they tell you they're going to be loyal and they're not loyal, but still, ultimately, nigga, you went to prison or you went to jail. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I remember one time I had a homie, his girl went to jail, and he used to hold her down, but we was fucking bitches. And I'm pretty sure she probably knew. Like, she was a gangster bitch. But he did his job. But I know he was out there fucking bitches. So I'm pretty sure if it's vice versa, yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know. And then you ever done hit a girl? I haven't done it in a long time, but sometimes girls will have niggas in jail and wouldn't tell you. I done been fucking with chicks and the nigga calls you. Shh. You might be hitting her and everything while she, like, it's a cold game, bro. Think about that before y'all go out here and break these laws and think you finna, you know what I'm saying? Is it worth the risk, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, notification, I'm going 10.
Yeah, I'm smoking gas, feel like I cute. Feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. I feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. Yeah, I feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. Yeah, I feel like I cute. I'm sipping that red solo like I cute. Yeah, I got all these bitches on.